Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, Todrick Hall's new reality show flopped. It flopped. I watched it this morning. And listen, I'm not too mad at it, okay? The show could have been more interesting. However, I am interested, okay? So I'm not going to be on this hate train like, oh, cancel the show. It's a flop, even though the show was a flop. Real Friends of WeHo starring Todrick Hall and a whole bunch of Hollywood gays premiered to 186,000 folks. As far as live viewer ratings, I liked it because for years now, I've been asking, why in the hell did they get rid of the A-list on logo? If you know, you know. If you're an OG, then you know, you know. And don't tell me how I know what that is. And don't tell me how I watched it at my young age. Anyways. So, but I want to view this from a bigger scope. MTV is really in shambles because who is watching MTV? I was watching The Real Friends of WeHo this morning and I started to realize I have not watched it. A MTV reality TV series in years. The last one that I can remember watching was Catfish, but even Catfish ain't cutting it, okay? Nobody is watching Catfish anymore. I love Catfish, but people don't watch it. Jersey Shore Family Vacation, who is watching that? Who is watching Ridiculousness? Who is watching Floribama Shore? Who is watching these flop-ass shows on MTV? Who is keeping the lights on at MTV? And as a reality TV junkie, I used to love MTV. MTV used to be my favorite channel, like, of all time. And now, there's not one series, except for the WeHo show, and Drag Race, that I want to watch. Honey, the gays are upset. The gays are upset because I guess on one of these nights, they're trying to have a gay night to where they air Drag Race. Remember, Drag Race went from VH1 to now MTV. And then right after, The Real Friends of West Hollywood airs, right? And the girls are upset because they want their 90-minute show big. Okay, there's a petition on change.org where 31,626 folks have signed it. And at 35,000 signatures, this petition will become one of the top signed on change.org. Brandon Wu started this petition to MTV and wrote, I know this is probably petty, yes, but MTV and WOW presents, we would like RuPaul's Drag Race to return to 90-minute episodes. Mind you, I never knew that Drag Race was 90-minute episodes, and I think I never really thought about it because I never watched Drag Race on actual television. I always watch it a season or two after, right? The 90-minute format was unique to any other reality competition show where we actually have context for the content of episodes. Also, we don't really want the Real Friends of WeHo. Ooh. Given Todrick Hall's problematic behavior last year on Celebrity Big Brother, it is irresponsible, to give him a platform he doesn't deserve, and he refuses to take accountability. So we ask politely and aggressively. How can you ask politely and aggressively? We ask politely and aggressively to allow Drag Race to have 90 minutes that the fans deserve, to have 90-minute episodes that the fans deserve. A lot of the reasons why folks are boycotting this Friends of WeHo show is because Todrick Hall was a bully on Big Brother. I'm not going to lie about that. That kind of made me look at Todrick Hall just a little bit different. I do feel like a lot of the things were blown out of proportion because at the end of the day, one facet of Big Brother is backstabbing, and that's one thing Todrick Hall did a really, really great job at, was being a backstabber. But he was a low-key bully on Big Brother, so I'll go ahead and give the fans that. There are these stories about him owing the rent. He was sued for unpaid rent. We were confused because we thought he owned the home, but folks were saying that he doesn't own the home. He ended up getting a default judgment. I believe he owes the landlord $60,000 or something like that. But on the premiere episode of The Real Friends of WeHo, Todrick Hall basically told Bob the drag queen and Monet Exchange that yes, he does own the home, and he showed us the deed. So I'm a little bit confused at the situation. Now, have we been talking about two different homes this whole time? I'm confused. Okay, and then a lot of the reason as to why folks don't like him is because, there's a rumor out there that he doesn't pay his dancers. He claims that when he did, projects in the past, he would notify on audition flyers that this was not a paid gig, that it was for exposure only. And that reputation has kind of preceded him for years at this point. My whole thing is, I am not the biggest fan of Todrick Hall. I'm not a Todrick Hall fan. I am not on the Todrick Hall bandwagon. However, I'm also not on his hate train either. And like I've said already, the Real Friends of WeHo could be more interesting. However, I am still interested. I think it has potential to be a very, good show in the future. I feel like we need to give it a chance. But, it's already been tainted at this point. But I feel as though we sit around in the living room with our popcorn and our wine, watching Lipsa Rinna, watching Jen thieving ass Shaw, watching criminal Teresa, watching, complicit Erica Jane, watching racist Jenny Wynn, watching grab him by the pussy Michael Darby, watching borderline racist Brandy Glanville, watching accusing you of all types of lies Phaedra Parks. No tea, no shade. I love Phaedra Parks. But the bottom line is there's a lot of problematic folks on television and y'all still watch it. I just kind of feel like, as a gay man, I want to see other gay people on TV, and I kind of want the show to do well. I want to see this representation. I want to see, their lifestyle. I want to see them. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.